And we are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to LOI Fan TV for a live watch along ahead of the Bohemians game against Dundalk. I'm absolutely buzzing for this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be joined by anyone. I might have someone popping in, maybe half time around that area, and then we're gonna have a few. We're gonna have a straight after this. We're going straight into the Shamrock Rovers Sligo game. So looking forward to that one, and a few of the lads will be on that. So stick around for the evening. We've plenty in store tonight, guys. So hope you are buckled in for a quality night of LOI action. I can't wait for it myself. To be honest, I'm really looking forward to the Bohs Dundalk game. Just have to see the teams being announced there. So I'll go through them in a second. How's everyone keeping, lads? If you're just after joining the stream, please do drop a like on it. I'm going to set the target so we can build up. So we're going to try and hit, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. We're going to try and hit that figure during the stream. And if we can hit 20 likes, we'll try and raise the expectations as we go along. So we shall say. But if you can drop a like on the stream, that would be really greatly appreciated. And we'll have a quick look at the team. So for Bohemians, get it up on the screen now. We are looking at James Talbot in goal. No surprises there. A back four of Andy Lyons. Rory Feely in centre back is an interesting shout. No Cornwall or Finnerty. Kieran Kelly partnering Rory Feely, which is a little bit suspect if you ask me. Tyreek Wilson captaining the side tonight, because there's no Keith Buckley either, which is a big shame for Bohemians. And Conor Levinson comes in for a rare appearance in midfield alongside Dawson Devoy. Sorry to suck my coffee. In front of the pivot in midfield, we've Tierney, Ali Coote, Liam Burt, and then leading the line tonight we have Georgie Kelly. So a bit of a makeshift side from Bohs. A couple of big players missing for them. Keith Buckley is huge in the middle of the park. And then at the centre half area is a little bit suspect, you could say, as well, in terms of not having your chosen two. To seeing Lenny here saying the team is disgraceful, it's so bad. Monday Night Football on LOI Fan TV. You're dead right. There's no cautiously optimistic time just because of course we have the streams tonight, so we're going to be going back to back. We have Bohemians Dundalk, and straight after we're straight into Shamrock Rovers Sligo, and a few of the lads will be joining me at some stage, so make sure to stay tuned for the evening. We've got a great night in store. No better place to start your week than on LOI Fan TV. I'm on the town, one Maguire to another. How are you keeping, Kevin? Hope you're well. Few people in the comments now. Hi Ross, how are things, John? Hope you're well. Why are these games on a Monday? I think they sometimes have games on Friday, Monday, so they have a few midweek games sometimes to squeeze all the fixtures in. But yeah, we'll run through the Dundalk side quickly. Looking at their team, we've got Alessio Abibi in goal, Cameron Dummigan, Chris Shields, Andy Boyle, and Ryvish Jerkovskis at the back. Chris Shields, obviously, we'll get on to him, apparently could be on his way out of the club. He captains the side tonight. In midfield, we've got a kind of a tree of Patrick McElhenney, who'll probably be playing in like a number 10 position, alongside Sam Stanton and Wilfred Zahibo, who did it both impressed against Shamrock Rovers. And then a front three, Daniel Kelly, David McMillan, and Michael Duffy. So yeah, strong lineup from Dundalk tonight, and they'll be looking to take a lot from the game, their win against Shamrock Rovers. That'll spur them on in this one. That'll give them a lot of confidence coming into this game, and it's going to be a massive game. Dundalk and Bohs actually level on points at the moment, so it's a huge game for whoever picks up 3 points here. It's absolutely massive, to be honest with you. How do you manage to keep off your phones for the full match? We got keep throwing an eye over them the odd time, because I'm going to keep an eye on the Pats game with it's Derry up in Derry at the moment, isn't it? So I'll be throwing an eye over that as well. So I'll be keep having a look at the phone to keep me updated on that. Stephen Kenny is not the right manager for Ireland. We will be getting on to some Ireland chat later on this evening. So we'll have that probably in the second stream, in the Rovers Sligo stream, because more of the lads will be on. So it's more of a kind of conversation, a bit of a chat about the Ireland setup. So we'll get onto that later on. But looking forward to that chat. It should be a good crack. Massive game of football here at Dalymount Park tonight. Socko is in at the game. The Jammy Git, he is in at the match. So Soccer's in at the game, so he'll be doing a match day vlog, which will come out tomorrow evening, and we should get a chat. Hopefully, have a chat with Keith Long or someone like that. So hopefully, that'll come up on the channel as well. No, it's not going to be half time, John. It's going to be we're doing this game, and then we're going to do Rovers Sligo straight after. At this game kicking off at 7:45. So we're probably most lads are coming on for that one. So we'll probably chat about it then. I'm gonna miss Daily Mount. Yeah, it will be. It's gonna be a lot better long term, isn't it? Really, it needs a good job on it. Dawson Devoy is your first player selected to highlight as a good choice for the national team. Nice that we can see him tonight in the watch night. Absolutely, yeah. Looking forward to seeing how he does tonight. Big night from him. He doesn't have Keith Buckley in there beside him, so he's gonna have to kind of grab the game by the scruff of the neck. It's a big evening for him. Gonna have to rebrand that mug. I know. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to get a little fan or something for here. Or yeah, little fan somewhere. So I have to try and might have to get a little permanent marker job on it. But I'm gonna just load up my watch LOI here now. Game should be kicking off sharpish. There we go. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so get your predictions in, guys. Gonna have I'll get them up on the screen, see what you're all thinking ahead of the game tonight. But looking forward to the fixture. Great Devoy's that's best youngsters of the league. He's definitely up there for me. Yeah, 100%. Really good player. Fantastic young talent, and only 19 years of age. And then, as I said, it's a massive night for him. Look at this pair. Griff, your hair is terrible, and then he comes in straight after. Who was the first person on the channel? I think Tyg answers your question there, Griff. To be honest with you, I think Tyg answers the question nicely. Then he says 1-1. Oh shit! I need to do. I haven't even come up with my predictions for the prediction table this week, so I might just see what's going on here. The teams are coming out onto the pitch. Dundalk are on the field. And he says 1-1. I'm thinking the same. I think it could be a draw tonight as well. Predictions for Pat's Derry. I think that'll be a tough game. To be honest with you. I'm not too sure how that one's going to go. That'll be a difficult fixture. I think I could see a draw on that one, to be honest with you, as well. Griff's hair wants to be the star too often. Griff's hair looks emotional. Will you see did you show the teams of St. Pat's and Derry, or you just call them out? I can get the teams up if you want. Yeah, I haven't got them handy now, to be honest with you. I'm just watching the one game, so. I'll try and get it up in a sec. Chris here wants his name on the back page. Saw his name in the headlines. But it's interesting to see. I think Chris Shields will be playing in the back four tonight, which is interesting. And obviously there's rumours of him going up north to Glentoran or Linfield. Apparently he lives up north, so it seems like it might be like a logical step for him. But it's a shame. You want to see Chris Shields. He's one of the best midfielders in the league. You want to see him stick around for foreseeable, really. But Siobhan Madigan on commentary. Christ. Did you see she called Tyreek Williams there on Friday night? Tyreek Williams. You wouldn't mind if it's a one-off now, but it's consistent enough for her. Like, she's consistently at that shite. Like, yeah, we'll have a quick look at the starting lineups just before we get into the game. It's just they're just huddling up. So as I was running through them again, in case you've just joined the stream, so we have for Bows we have James Talbot in goal, Andy Lyons, Rory Feely, and Kieran Kelly centre half, which is suspect enough, as we said. Tyreek Wilson captains the side at left back, and Dawson Devoy, Livingston, Tierney midfield, Coote and Burt out wide, and Georgie Kelly leads the line tonight. As for Dundalk, we have a Bibby in goal, Dummigan, Shields, Boyle, Jerkovskis, McElhenney, Staunton, and Zahibo in midfield, and Michael Duffy, Daniel Kelly, and David McMillan up front. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, please do drop a like on it down below. It does mean the world to us. If we can hit 20 likes on the stream, I'm going to try and update that as we go, and hopefully we can get up towards maybe the 50 mark by the end. But we're just going to set our expectations, keep them realistic for the time being, and see how we get on. And then if you can't subscribe as well, I'm going to try and keep a live check of how many subscribers we're on. So try and grow it up a bit. But yeah, about to kick off here. I'm not sure if I'm a little bit behind or anything here, to be honest. It might be a second or two behind. So bear with me here. I'm just going to refresh my page quickly. Yeah, we're off. Dundalk kick us off, I believe. Massive match here at Dalymount Park. Really looking forward to it. Bows 2, Dundalk 1. What Tyke's thinking. Orlally's thinking 2-1 to Dundalk. Gris says 4-1 Bows. Des Gallagher says 3-0 Dundalk. Let's get the chance to go. She called Bows Waterford as well because they're blue on Friday. Jesus Christ. She's something else, isn't she? She's something else. Daniel Kelly playing against his old club is interesting enough. I feel like he's one of the first names in the team sheet now for Dundalk. He hadn't really been a proper nailed on starter, but I think he has to be now, doesn't he? Darragh Leahy not in the team again. He's really hasn't got a look in since he's left from Bows. It's such a poor move it's turned out to be, really, hasn't it? It's such a shame because he was so good for Bows. And he just never hasn't really got a run of games at all. Dane Massey was there in his first season. You thought it was kind of natural for him to take over that left back spot when Dane Massey left, and then it just hasn't got that opportunity. Dummigan's been preferred to him, a left full, and Jerkovskis coming in and stuff like that as well. So it's a real shame. It's a real shame. It's going to be interesting to see how the both centre backs cope tonight. Rory Feely and Kieran Kelly. It's a huge night for the pair of them. So they do really need to be on their A game to deal with. David McMillan isn't an easy customer to deal with at all. So it's going to be a huge night for the pair of them. Dundalk with some early possession. Not much really happening so far. McElhenney will be key for him to get in the ball tonight, but no Buckley in midfield for Bows. It's the type of night where McElhenney could be really important. Michael Duffy with an early chance here on the left. A little bit of Virginiki one. Will he be a man disappointed with Stephen Kenny's squad today? He probably has no right to be, considering how he's been this season. He hasn't been in himself at all. He hasn't been up to scratch really. Michael Duffy, has he? So I don't think he can have too many complaints with Stephen Kenny's squad, to be honest. How are things, Jake? Jake, hope you're well, pal. Throw in for Dundalk. Deep in the Bohemians half. Michael Duffy. I think Dundalk might have too much for us tonight. You know that win against Rovers could really get them going. Gives them a huge confidence boost and might just get them going. Georgie Kelly, of course, against his old side tonight as well. Actually, he missed a penalty there on Friday, didn't he? So Georgie Kelly hasn't really got going. He hasn't really been the man for both, has he? Hasn't really been scoring as many as you'd like, probably. Duffy been poor. Squad was fair squad in a long time. Great to see some great players. Yeah, we're gonna get onto the squad in the next stream. We're gonna do a stream back to this. We're gonna go Shamrock Rovers and Sligo game first against second straight after this. So looking forward to that. I'm just after getting a notification on my phone that I don't want to really be seeing, to be honest with you. Because it doesn't even look like how that's happened at all, but I'm hoping nothing's going to pop up in the chat now. But I think there's something coming here for Bohemians. Liam Burt on the left finds the ball into Ross Tierney. Georgie Kelly, it gets so club. He's only gone and scored. Georgie Kelly. Oh my God. I was only talking about him as well. Oh my God. Georgie Kelly opens the scoring for Bohemians. It is 1-0 Bows against his former club. He actually scored in the other fixture. He scored a penalty against Dundalk, of course, and he has opened the scoring here at Dalymount Park. Bohemians lead 1-0, and it's that man Georgie Kelly. It's great. I think it's a really good goal. It's a well worked Liam Burt, Ross Tierney work it well on the left, and it's pulled into Kelly, and he kind of holds his man off well and gets his shot off on that kind of half turn. Buries the bottom corner, in fairness to him. Yeah, it popped up on my phone, and I saw I got a notification for 1-0 Bows, and I was fucking raging, like, because look, Dundalk were on the ball in the half. I'm going to turn off notifications now. I will. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. I don't mind the spoiler though, but I'm going to turn the notifications off. I didn't actually realize I had them on for this game, to be honest. Yeah, the notifications are off for this match because that was I didn't see how Bows were going to score there because Dundalk had the ball deep in Bows' half and it came up saying Bows 1-0, so that was a proper spoiler. Like, good counter-attack from Bows, so they'll be delighted with the start of the game. 1-0 up after 5 minutes, and there could be a few goals in this, John. There could be a few goals because both sides aren't great defensively, to be honest. It's getting a text from Socko saying Vinnie Pert is in the crowd tonight. Is interesting, isn't it? Vinnie Pert is at Dalymount Park. Whether that's anything where you can read much into that, you wouldn't know, but this is Conor Livingston's first game in a while, isn't it? I think he hasn't played an awful lot as of late. Bow scored soon after the opposition after Dundalk had the ball for 7 minutes. Yeah. It looked like Dundalk were on top, and I was drawing a few conclusions early on, to be honest, but Bow's good counter-attack. I have done, Daniel. Yeah, I have done. Also, I'll keep you updated on the Derry Pats game if anything happens. Bow's getting on the ball again here with Ali Cute, who's been a really good signing for them so far. Ball out to Tyreek Wilson. It's interesting to see Tyreek Wilson with the armband, isn't it? It just shows much of an impression he's made on Keith Long since he's been at the club, and I wasn't overly convinced that a left back was what was needed because I do actually really rate Anthony Breslin. To be fair, like, I think it's kind of, I'd say most Bows fans would say it's pretty not unfair, but he's probably one of the players that didn't need to be left out of the side due to his performance last season. Like, he was good, but Tyreek Wilson is excellent. Like, he's a really, really good fullback. You can kind of see why he's been left out of the side. I thought because they tried little bits and pieces of variations, trying to get them both in, maybe playing one out in midfield, a wide left, or maybe kind of playing one as like a left-sided centre half in a back three and stuff. But realistically, if they want to play their best game on, they have to pick the one. And Tyreek Wilson is probably a better player just overall in terms of he's probably the best left back close enough to be best left back in the league. I'd say Tyreek Wilson, really talented player. Dawson Devoy on the ball here in the middle for Bows, trying to work in position. Finds it to Liam Burt. Wilson on the overlap. Liam Burt gets a shot off, but it's blocked. Vinny won't go back to Dundalk. Ross, I know him personally. Do you? Yeah, I've heard that he would go back. I've heard that from a few people that he would be interested in going back and doing a bit for a while. So that's interesting to hear you say that. Siobhan Madigan commentating. I know, yeah, saying that before. I think it's a free kick here for Bohemians. I've never ever said a bad word about Georgie Kelly. Dundalk could be the Juventus of LOI this season, where they could deserve the title but consistently leaves them down. Juventus of LOI this season, where they deserve the title. That's a bit of a mad shout, Daniel, I think, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if they deserve the title at all this season. They've been pretty poor. Never ever disrespect Kelly again. The free kick from Tyreek Wilson. Oh my God! What a goal! What a goal! Oh my days! What a strike! I'm speechless. What a goal from Ty! I know he has it in his locker. He's proved it. I think he proved it against Bows at Dalymount last year for Waterford. He buried a free kick. I think is that right? I'm pretty sure that's right. But he has a good free kick. He has a great left foot. But wow, what a goal! Bohemians lead 2-0 here after 10 minutes. That is genuinely. Oh, there's no fucking replays. It's so annoying. Just literally wanted to see that back so badly. Like that is so frustrating that there's no replays. For fuck's sake, I'm desperate to see that back. I'm gonna go on Twitter and see if I can watch that again because that is ridiculous from Tyreek Wilson. Even Dundalk just tweeted 2-0 Bohemians. Tyreek Wilson with a brilliant free when the opposition are calling it brilliant. Like, what a goal, man! Fuck me, that is insane. That's genuinely one of the goals of the season. If I don't think I'm overreacting by saying that. That is outrageously good from Tyreek Wilson. Fucking hell, man. What a shot. That's so annoying that they're not showing replays of this match, like, or replays much of the way, because I'm desperate to see that back, like. Fuck's sake. I was kind of had half an eye on the chat and half an eye on the game, and I saw bending into the top corner. That is very annoying that there's no replays. I've hit 20 likes. That's bloody-tastic. I need to stop saying that. Bloody-tastic. I'm gonna upgrade. Don't you change your objectives as time goes on, don't you? Playing this here. 21 likes. Unreal. You change your. It's like if both in this game, you might change your objectives as time goes on. Like, you change your objectives as the season progresses, don't you? So, it's one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, thanks so much to everyone who's liked the stream so far. It's really, really appreciate it. And we're going to be going back to back. Shamrock Rovers against Sligo, first against second, straight after this. So it's a full shift for me now this evening. And I'm going to have a few of the lads popping in. I'm not sure Griff is in the chat there. I'm not sure. He might be popping in the second half at some stage. Hopefully for this game potentially, and then hopefully we have him and Ty, I think, for the Rovers derby. But that's a shocking challenge from Cameron Dunnigan on the right. Fucking hell, he gets a pick of a book, and Liam Burt was just powering past him, and he just such a cynical challenge, like, this completely takes him out and takes him down. Liam Burt really quick, to be fair. And that's the last thing he wants, if Cameron Dunnigan wants for the rest of this game, for the rest of the 80 minutes of this match, is to be on one where you can't clip at Liam Burt in fear of getting a red card. Yeah, that's a nasty tackle. That not a good challenge at all from the Cameron Dunnigan. Both look really good so far, though, in fairness. They've looked really, really good so far in this match. So we'll see if they can just hold on to. You feel like if they can get in, they need to just make sure Dundalk don't get one back before half time, and then try and kill the game a little bit. Maybe second half, Tyreek Wilson with a foul on Daniel Kelly. And Jesus, Dundalk. I thought they were going to have a bit of momentum from that Rovers win. Jesus, I couldn't have been more wrong. Couldn't have been more wrong. Chris Shields clips it in to an area, but nobody's there. Chris Shields centre back feels like a waste, doesn't it? Does anyone else feel like that Chris Shields playing centre back is a waste? Or is that just me? I know he drops deep a lot at the midfielder anyway, but I feel like having him in that midfield battle is just crucial. Like, him there besides Zahibo or something. Let's have a quick look through these comments. What's the story with John Hoare still being out tonight? It was 2 yellow, so should only be one game. Is that confirmed? I haven't seen that actually myself. Dundalk must have celebrated in Belfast. Celebrating what is right? Yeah, what are they celebrating? Like, being on 14 points after 13 games if they lose this. Unpopular opinion, but next season Dundalk will do a Cork. Too many players who want out at the moment. I think that might be a little bit. I feel like they won't be as bad as that. But you just don't know in the League of Ireland. That's the thing. You just never know. You can't rule it out. But I just don't think. I think they've a couple of things in place there where they should stay up this season, and they should definitely stay up this season, and they will be okay, I'd say. And I think they've probably too much quid there to be all right. But then the owner situation is a mess. So who knows? They spend their money pretty shy as well. the Dundalk proper manager look like they're on. Oh, yeah, they need to get a gaffer in ASAP. And sometimes you can't help it. Like a goal like of Tyreek Wilson's, James Talbot catching the ball did well to keep it in the box. Player like that free kick, like sometimes like you have to just applaud stuff like that. Though, in fairness, like it's not like as if, it's not as if you can really do much about that. In fairness, because it was an unbelievable goal. Imagine beating Rovers just to be 2.5 minutes. It's already put a stopwatch on the screen. That is something I'm gonna look into. Leave that with me. I'm not 100% sure. I'll definitely look into that. That's a great shout, though, Craig. Shields is the best DM since 100% at Rovers. He was best in the league, I presume you mean. Badly confirmed it yesterday. Never sure we're talking to. Cork have an exceptionally great academy graduate. Dundalk do not. Dundalk have a few good young players coming through, the likes of your Addy Dokuns, players like that. A couple of talented youngsters coming through, I suppose. Cork I don't know what the story is of Cork out this season. To my knowledge, Shields, McElhenney, Duffy, and a few others, including 2 other star players, are already looking for clubs. Jesus Christ. Duffy, speaking of Duffy, he's here on the left and pulls it back to absolutely nobody. So yeah, Duffy, I've heard Hoban and Shields are the 2 I've heard for sure. And it always felt like Duffy wasn't fully committed this year. I'm not saying that in terms of questioning his commitment to the cause or anything, but it felt like he was kind of wanted to move, didn't he? And it just didn't really kind of come around from this summer. And he signed that 1-year deal, but it felt like he did kind of want to leave, in fairness. So that was it's one of those things, though, isn't it? I think Duffy does right himself, and it's right to. He's a good player, but this season he's been pretty poor, and they could do it a bit of a freshening up, Dundalk, in fairness. So a new manager, a bit of a rebuild is probably needed there, to be honest. Like the likes of bringing in like Natastat, Han, Mitch Gog, and all these players and Abibi was clearly Giovignoli. So I presume they're not playing for free, they're paying for a decent wage, bringing in those players, and they're Giovignoli signings, and he didn't get much time to do much with them. I'm not saying that's a right or wrong decision, but a new manager coming in and has all these players that arguably he might not even want. So yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of have to give your manager time if you're going to invest in so many players for them. The new platform for second half of this season, maybe they will have. Yeah, you'd like to think so, 100%. Yeah, and it's probably going to be most clubs doing their own thing. That's what I've heard anyway. So Stephen Rice was the best DM from 2019, and Shields took the mantle to Gary. Yeah, 100%. And Gary O'Neill, I agree with that as well. Gary O'Neill is fantastic. I really like Gary O'Neill. Very, very underrated footballer, in my opinion. Bert, so good. Yeah, he's a very good player. But I just saw a video of today. Actually, was his miss against Rovers. The one you probably know if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. The one where it comes across the box, and I think Georgie Kelly shapes his body to move it through to him, and he bends it around. He's looking for the top corner. He could probably just roll it in the bottom corner, and he tries to curl the top corner, and he puts it just wide of the post. I just remember that miss so well. It's so iconic or something. He definitely should have scored that. But he's a very, very good player nonetheless. There was an offer from Rovers, to my knowledge, and from Derry, but Dundalk splashed out on him. He wanted out after the shit show. Who's this about again, say? For Chris Shields, is it? I presume. How is the Void doing? Sorry, confusing. My name is Craig as well. Don't mind the name from 8 years ago. Craig, perfect, nice one. Lovely stuff. Chance here. Who's even the Dundalk manager? Jim McGilton's still doing it now at the moment, isn't he? So he's still in charge, and it's just a case of Jim McGuinness has been named. That's the potential one that people are saying. So, and Vinnie Perth in the crowd tonight. Take from that what you will. Apparently he won't be taking the job. He said he won't, but I think Craig said that he won't be taking the job, but he is in the crowd tonight. I haven't heard anything on that, Jake, to be honest with you. I think it might just be the clubs doing it themselves, though. What if the FAI or the LOI had a big sponsor like Philips that could help them upgrade the live streams, etc.? I mean, that's probably the ideal. I think a lot of clubs are going to probably try and find sponsors for their own thing. which would be. But if they could get some massive kind of company to get behind it, it'd be that's the dream really. But it's always seemed unlikely over the years, just given the lack of investment into the LOI and the lack of kind of eyeballs on it, I suppose. What time am I on? I'm on 1940, 1941, 42, 43, 44, 45. If you want to sync it up. If you want me to do that again, I don't mind as well, just because I know it can be difficult to link them up. 21 people watching, guys, really appreciate it. And if you can, drop a like on the stream. It is greatly appreciated. If we can want to try and hit 30 likes as soon as we can, then bump it up to 40. We're on 28 at the moment. We'll try and get above the 30 mark. That'd be unreal. Really appreciate all the support, guys. And do subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm going to keep an eye on the subscribers as well tonight. So if you can subscribe, we're on 2,614 at the moment. So we're 6 off the little goal we have on screen there. So if you can try and smash that, that'd be class. And we'll keep updating our goals as we go along. But if you want to try and end the stream and around 50 likes, that'd be unreal. We're looking into getting some kind of sponsor maybe on board for these watch longs and for our live show on the Monday, just to kind of upgrade the whole everything about the live stream. So we want your support is so appreciated in that regard, and loving this little community that we're building. So good. If you want as well, there is an option to drop a super chat. It's just a small donation to the channel. If you want to ask a question or say something about the match or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that if you'd like, or you can even just leave it like a sticker or something like that. But any support at all is so greatly appreciated. So thanks, guys. And we're going straight back to back with this Shamrock Rovers, Sligo Rovers game straight after this one. So do stick around for the evening. We're here all night. So we're going to be chatting about the Ireland squad later on. A lot of the lads are going to be joining me. So do stick around because it's going to be a great evening. I'm really looking forward to it. And this match has been a good game so far. So cracking night in store. First against second later. So looking forward to that as well. But coming into this game, both of these sides are actually on the same amount of points, which is interesting. 14 from 12. Which is a bit shy, like considering both sides were in the top 3 last year, weren't they? Yeah, both sides were in the top 3 last year. So yeah, 6th and 7th at the moment after a good bit after the first quarter of the season. So a win here is crucial for both teams, really. Is there anyone else coming on tonight? Yeah, there will be a few lads coming. I'm not sure when they will. I'm not sure if it's going to be this stream, but they'll definitely be here for the Rovers Sligo stream. Quick chance for McMillan. Good save from Talbot. But yeah, there will be a few lads joining me at some stage, 100%. Would anyone be interested in doing a predictions league for next season? I'm currently planning it out. It's going to be prize money for top 4 and most points each month. Yeah, that sounds class. Definitely be involved interested in getting involved with that, Jake. Sounds deadly. We should have probably done because we're keeping our own prediction table with me and lads at the moment. So we should have got you guys involved in that as well. Bit of a shame looking back on it now. Rovers doing their own thing along with Bows and Dundalk. I've heard. I think it's just clubs running their own thing I think it's the same as well. Craig, yeah. Is it 1-0 Pats? It is 1-0 Pats. Lee Desmond opens the scoring for St. Pat's. Big goal for St. Pat's there, just taking the lead up in Derry. Fantastic start to the game for them, and they'll be hoping to pick up all 3 points there and stay in the title. And that'll put them into. Would that put them in second or first? I think that'll put them definitely up in the mix before Sligo's game with Rovers later on. Cross into the box and Bows, and Bibby comes and claims it. Even though I'm a Hoops fan, I had high hopes for a Bows challenge this year, but they've been very inconsistent. Yeah, that's the problem with them. They've taken steps forward and then taken them back, and they've just been so inconsistent. And it's just because of them having to replace a lot of players every year, and it's always a case of it's like a rebuild every season for Keith Long, and it's so difficult. Like, it's so difficult to do that. Obviously, they lost Danny Grant, Andre Wright, Chris Twardek, 3 quality players for the League of Ireland, so they have to replace the whole front 3, like, and it's just difficult to do that. Got a PDF I can do that, Jake. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later on or tomorrow or something. Class, do that. Free kick, Dawson Devoy striking from distance. Probably a lot further wide than I thought it was, but from where we were looking from, looked like it was close. Chris Shields closed down, and Dundalk looking like today's go here 25 minutes in. I need to get the score back on the screen. Bohemians still lead by 2-0 here. 25 minutes gone. As I was saying, Socko is there tonight as well, actually, so he'll be bringing a matchday vlog, which will be out tomorrow, and he will also hopefully get to chat to manager or players or whatever after the game. Michael Duffy tries to squeeze it inside. Bohemians in the break. They get men forward very, very quickly. Dawson Devoy here tries to pick it. That's a poor ball from Dawson Devoy straight back to Abibi. Bows on the counter-attack look very, very dangerous. Derry City have equalised against St. Pat's. No goal score on my screen just yet, but they have equalised. Sounds like a decent game there. Daniel Kelly trying to get by Tyreek Wilson and doesn't. Has to go back to Cameron Dummigan. Not on Twitter, lads, but was Aaron Green scapegoat on Twitter on Friday night for Rovers loss because he was blaming many Rovers. I didn't see that myself now, to be honest. It was interesting formation they set up with. It was like Gary O'Neill was like the only kind of defensive minded midfielder on the pitch. That was Mandrew, Burke, Gaffney, and Green. So it was kind of a strange lineup. So I'm not sure if I didn't see anything about that myself now, to be honest with you. But I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that myself. Corner for Dundalk, headed wide. How are things, Keith? Hope you're well. Watching the game to Brandywell, all Bows, I presume. Bows have been kind of on the break a little bit. Like Dundalk have had a good bit of possession, and it's kind of meaningless possession. Though, if you get me, I say when you've ever seen Dundalk, you've seen them have a lot of kind of meaningless possession, where they're kind of knocking the ball about, and it's kind of been like that. No real penetration in their play, no breaking the lines too much or anything. They've had a couple of 1 or 2 half chances, but yeah, Bows have been a lot more efficient with the ball and have made look more dangerous when they've actually got on the ball. And Tyreek Wilson's free kick was just, you'll have to watch that back, Keith. It's probably one of the goals of the season, to be honest with you. Unbelievable hit. Saw that video of the Irish yesterday. If anyone hasn't seen that, check that out. That's the only reason I'll excuse you to leave the stream, because that video needs to be watched, or even watch it after the stream or something. Definitely go check that out. Need 70 likes on that video actually for there to be another one next Sunday. So make sure to go check that one out. Imagine Jim as Dundalk. Yeah, very defensive minded with only a goal, wasn't he, to win the All Ireland? Yeah, I think I don't know. It'd be such an interesting appointment. He's been away in China, I think, coaching and America, and stuff like that. So it's his mad career path, like obviously with Celtic as well, wasn't he? So be interesting to see what he'd be like with Dundalk. He scored, I think, the Ronan Boyce. I think he scored on Friday as well, didn't he? I think the Ronan Boyce scored on Friday there for Derry. Really good young player on a Boyce, good foot, really good defender, and chipping in with a few goals now as well. In fairness to him. Hit 30 likes, guys. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. But now you know what it is. Your objectives change as the season goes on. Do you know what I mean? 40 likes. That's it. The next goal. Only half an hour into the game as well, so we can do this. We can do it. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't liked the stream already, please consider doing so. It is amazing if you can do it, and you can see the subscriber target there on the bottom of the screen as well. We're going to try and hit that before the end of the game, which would be class. So if you haven't subscribed and want to stick around for all the stuff we have coming up, we've another stream later on. We have match day vlogs tomorrow. So much good stuff coming. So do subscribe if you haven't done already. Zahiba with a strong tackle in midfield, looks up and finds the ball to Duffy, looking to play it through to McElhenney, holding off Kieran Kelly here. McElhenney tries to go by him, works a bit of space, it's a good ball in. Big chance for Dundalk. Really well worked from McElhenney down the left, whipped across, and is that McMillan? In the middle, McMillan. It's a decent chance for a header. Chris says Green missed a absolute header 3 years out against that was on Friday night against Dundalk, wasn't it? So yeah, scapegoated for that obviously on Twitter a bit. Notice that Devoy likes to make long passes. Yeah, he likes the little long diags and little true balls and stuff. He's a really accurate passer of the ball. Predictions versus Drogheda at Longford, you'd have to go for the home win there, I think, wouldn't you? Longford are kind of struggling a good bit, so and Drogheda have been flying. They're really good. So you'd fancy Drogheda to be maybe 2-0. Tierney, Ross Tierney, really good header. It was a great ball in, and Ross Tierney headed a goal, and a Bibby tips over the bar. It's a great chance for Bowes to make it 3-0. Jesus Christ, can't even say that. 3-0. Big opportunity for Ross Tierney. It's a great save from a Bibby, in fairness. Maybe it was a little bit dramatic. Maybe that's being harsh. Fantastic move and header though from Tierney. Quality young player Tierney as well. It's a corner for Bohemians. Gonna be an outswinger. They go 3-0 up here. Jesus Christ. It's into the box. It's fallen. Chris Shields gets his free out. Thought he wasn't going to get it for a second there. Pops to be a chance here. Ross James Talbot comes out and boots it into Rosette. Did well. Do you edit all the videos? I would do for most of them. Yeah. Devoy is an absolute baller. Oh, he's a quality player. Such a good footballer. So intelligent. Devoy's ability to reverse direction and get on it off. Yeah, he's fantastic. If you haven't checked out our video on Dawson Devoy, I would highly recommend doing so. We have a Future Star series every Wednesday. Videos are going to be coming out. So make sure to keep an eye out on them. But Dawson Devoy was our first Future Star we did, and he is a serious talent. Smashing player. 32 minutes played here. Oh, Ross Tierney. James Talbot has a serious kick on him, doesn't he? Ross Tierney nearly in directly from a James Talbot kick. We are nearly 33 minutes in, and it is 2-0 to Bohemians, and they have another chance possibly. Zahibo can clear. Tyreek Wilson on the ball, captain tonight. Livingston's looked good so far. In fairness, hasn't played much football this year, but he's looked sharp. Ball into Georgie Kelly, who holds it up, finds it back to Wilson, who can deliver. We know he can. It's not the best delivery he's ever made. Down Chris Shields can head clear. Rory Feely steps out really well though with the ball. Dawson Devoy. Oh my God, he's so good. Whisker wide from Dawson Devoy, but he skins a man and gets a shot off on his left foot. He's right-footed and he gets it off on his left. Really good with both feet, and just a whisker wide, not too far off at all. Now, in fairness, some player now. Who do you support? I support personally I support Shells, but there's a variety of different supporters on the channel, to be honest with you. Yeah, but we remain neutral. We remain neutral on the channel most of the time. Most of the time, we try to. Ball back at a Bibby's feet. Dundalk knocking the ball around the back. Andy Boyle. Nowhere really to go. Not many ideas, and the Bibby can just hooks it clear. It's a big header from Rory Feely, who's stood up to the challenge. He's been playing it right back and stuff this season, but he's done well to their half so far. In fairness to him, he's looked good. Another big header from Rory Feely there. Would he get in ahead of Cornwall or Finnerty? I wonder if he's playing like this. Possibly. Wouldn't write it out. Cornwall and Finnerty are both very good though. McElhenney. Reverse pass. Is that going to stay? That's not staying in, is it? No. Duffy chasing after it. But yeah, 35 minutes played here at Dalymount Park, and Bohemians lead by 2-0. And one of the goals is probably going to be talked about for the rest of the season as a goal of the season contender. Tyreek Wilson from about 30 yards out. I didn't see a replay, so I can't really remember. So I'm just going to say 30 yards. Bends it top left. Incredible strike. And the captain of Bohemians tonight, as Siobhan Madigan would call him, Tyreek Williams, with the goal. I'm just seeing a replay of it now, actually. That's about 25 yards, middle of the goal. Steps up Tyreek Wilson. Oh, what a goal. Like, such a nice goal. Unbelievable strike. What a player. And you feel bad for Breslin, because I do really like Breslin, actually. And he just hasn't been able to get looking. And there's no real, like, reason for him to, like, because Wilson is such a good player. But you do feel bad for Breslin because Breslin's quality as well. And you'd love to be able to fit them both into the same team, but they've tried it a few times and it hasn't really worked. Breslin's on the bench tonight. Who else? Keith Ward. I was actually half expecting to see Keith Ward start tonight, obviously with the kind of quick turnaround between Friday night's games and tonight's match. I was expecting to see Keith Ward in the lineup tonight, but obviously wasn't. Bastian Harry as well. You forget he plays from Alua. So a couple of options from the bench for Bows this evening if they are to look to freshen things up at some stage. Daniel Kelly from deep tries to whip one in. McMillan gets across Kelly into the yards of Talbot, handy enough. If Bows can just get into half time there, 2-0 up, then they'll be laughing. They'll be really, really happy with that. Georgie Kelly. Zahiba fighting away. And Zahiba had a good game against Rovers besides Stanton there. The two of them actually played quite well, I thought, in that match just beside each other. And you'd like to think that the more they play together, the better they'll get. And it's just one of those things tonight where Zahiba was a good challenge on Livingston. You wouldn't, if Dundalk get a goal, like, before half time, it would give them such a boost. They just need that bit of confidence, you feel, because it would just be a little bit sucked out of them from the two sucker punches early on. But they can definitely get back into this, you feel. But then when they're chasing games like Dundalk, when they're chasing it against Bows at Oriel, I was actually at that game live, and they didn't have too many ideas. And when Bows just sit back and get people behind the ball, they didn't have too many ideas on how to break them down. So it will be tough to do it. Daniel Kelly taking the ball inside with it for a run, finds it into McElhenney, and he's flicked it into nobody. Dawson Devoy can take it away. It's a good tackle from McElhenney on Dawson Devoy, though. I think he felt that one. Strong challenge. So Ebo coming deep to pick the ball up, and he's just looked to feed it through to McElhenney, who can turn and finds it. They've such good players, Dundalk. Like they should be doing so much better than this. It's a poor ball in, straight into the arms of James Talbot. Tyreek Wilson now for Bows, looking to put an attack together of their own. Wilson clips it in behind. Georgie Kelly, offside. Doc needs someone to step up and get a goal. Absolutely, they need a Michael Duffy type. They need a Patrick McElhenney type, just to come up with a moment of magic, just to give everyone a bit of a lift. They just need that bit of a lift, you feel, to really get them going here. But I certainly wouldn't rule them out of this game just yet. An awful lot to play for, still a long way to go as Chris Shields takes the ball out. They definitely have the talent there to make something happen. Daniel Kelly has a goal in him. McElhenney, as I said, Duffy, like these players have so much ability, and surely we'll see some of it today, you feel. Strong challenge from Wilson, picks up a yellow card for a poor challenge on Sam Stanton. So it's a free kick for Dundalk Dundalk, of course. Sorry, yes, in a decent area to get a ball into the box, and you feel that they could have a decent delivery here from Michael Duffy, and they could definitely pick something up. Looks like it will be Sam Stanton down for a little bit after that when he looks like he's limping away. He looks all right though. Michael Duffy gonna deliver. It's probably more of an area for a left footer to kind of in swing that, you'd feel, wouldn't you? You'd probably look for a lefty just to kind of get it heading towards the goal. But Michael Duffy has a great delivery on him. No, me now he'll hit the wall or something, the one man wall. But it's a good decent chance here for Dundalk. They could really use a goal from this. Michael Duffy. It's a poor ball, man. Poor ball. You need a lefty there. You need a lefty on that. Easy for James Todd. But it's a really poor delivery from Michael Duffy there, to be honest. The player of his ability, you'd be expecting a lot better than that. It's a poor delivery. Rory Feely sloppy in possession, and Zahibo intercepts. McElhenney looks up, finds the ball out to Zhirkovskis, and it's fuck's sake, that was sloppy, like really poor from Dundalk. Bows is going to take their time, get the throw in now, just get into half time, and they'll be laughing. Chris Shields heads back to a Bibby. "42 minutes played here, coming up to, and Dundalk could do with a goal before halftime just to get them back into this game." Chris Shields picking up the ball and just kind of lobs it into the box from deep. Straight through. Ali Coote sees it out well, really well. Dundalk need Duffy, McMillan and Kelly to link up. They try create chances to get a goal. And massive Dundalk fan. Josh, you're spot on. They need those players to get on the ball and try and make things happen here, because they've looked quite blunt, to be honest. And it's been a bit of a feature of their season where they've just lacked penetration in key areas, to be honest with you, in that final third of the pitch. And they need to kind of try and just have a look at their bench now to see who they could bring on. They have Junior on the bench, Ryan O'Kane's on the bench, Sean Murray, Perez, Han, Adidokun. A couple of players that you'd consider like possibly being able to do something here. Dundalk look very poor, not creating any. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they just lack that, don't they? And you think changes at half time would be necessary, to be honest, because this hasn't gone to plan at all. You don't think the way they've set up today. You get like a Junior on, maybe Sean Murray. I was surprised to see not play, to be honest. I think Sean Murray's a very good player, and he can make those kind of runs behind the back four. I remember he get you a goal in the Europa League. He scored a good few, didn't he? In the lead up to the group stage, he scored a good few important goals, and he's a good player. Like, surprised. Oh, decent strike from Bowes. They went 3-0 up now. It's game, set, and match. But at 2-0, it's just a goal for Dundalk, and they're right back in this. So I think Keith Long, it's one of those where do you go for a third, or do you just sit on what you have? You probably sit on what you have, considering all things considered with how Dundalk have been. They haven't looked that threatening, and it doesn't look like they're going to get one, let alone two. Liam Burt picking up the ball, and you still have these players on the counter attack if you're sitting back. That can cause problems. Corner for Bohemians here. Chance for. I'd get Tyreek Wilson on that. I think they've gone for an outswinger for a few of their corners, but I think I'd go for Tyreek Wilson in swinger. Ali Cook goes over to take it. Hoban is a massive. You can't even begin to describe how big of a miss he is. Like he's everything to them, really, to be honest. Because all things like with how they've been the last couple of years, he's been so crucial, and he's scored consistently double figures, and he's so important for them, isn't he? Chance for Ali Coot to swing one in. It's not a bad ball, and you'd actually tell them to lob it in on a bibby, wouldn't you? You'd tell them to. I think it might be a free out here, but you would just say lob that in on the keeper. Half time at Dalymount Park, and Bohemians lead by 2-0 against Dundalk. Goals from Georgie Kelly and Tyreek Wilson separate the sides, and I think they're probably good money for Bows. It's been not an awful lot in it, really. Dundalk haven't shown an awful lot. In the final third, they've had a bit of meaningless possession, really knocking the ball about the defence and back four, but they haven't shown too much, really. Dundalk and Bows, just a bit of quality that they have. They've really displayed it. And Tyreek Wilson, the free kick will live long in the memory for Bows fans this season. I think that could be genuinely up there for a goal of the season come the end of the year. It's such a perfect strike into the top corner. The technique of the free kick is unbelievable. And yeah, Georgie Kelly's goal was got him off to a perfect start, but 9 minutes in, 2-0 up, it's a huge blow. It's a massive blow for Dundalk straight off the bat, especially when you think they'd have a bit of confidence from that Shamrock Rovers game. They would have been flying coming into this, you feel. And I was expecting them to I was expecting a draw on this one. That was my prediction, but I was expecting a decent performance from Dundalk in this one, and it's been pretty dire so far. Like, just in terms of that lack that bit of desire. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the first half in the chat, guys. I will be looking at some of the chats as we go along now, and get your second half predictions in as well. I'm thinking it's easy to say next goal is crucial, but there might not even be a next goal, to be honest. I think you could see this one being kind of Dundalk or Bows is kind of killing this one, just seeing it out. But we'll see how things go. But if you did enjoy the first half on the stream, guys, can we hit 40 likes ASAP? We really appreciate it. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream yet, please could you do so? It means so much to us. And as you can see, our subscriber target on screen at the moment, you can see that we want to hit 2,620 before the stream ends tonight. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe as well. All support genuinely means so much. You can also leave a super chat if you would like at any stage during the stream. It's just a small donation to the channel. You can ask a question like tied to that. You can leave like a sticker. You can do, or just say something about the game, anything you'd like, and I will reply to it. And it is greatly appreciated. But yeah, halftime at Dalymount Park. It is Bohemians 2, Dundalk 0. That's so great here. Sorry, Ross. I'm back. I just had to go back to the main video. Your man, what's it? Sunrise, wasn't it? What did he say? Terrible content, horrible stuff, and all. Yeah. Our biggest fan. It comes with the territory, Craig. Do you know what I mean? It comes with the territory. If you haven't done it, if you haven't checked out the main video, please do. It's actually it's perfect time, halftime. I think it's only 10 minutes. Perfect to fill your halftime with. Couldn't stop laughing. What you gonna do? No rhyme or reason for that to be in there at all, but this is funny. It's funny. That video has to hit 70 likes for it to be for one next Sunday as well. If that becomes a regular feature on the channel, I'd love that as well, because it's actually such a good crack to film as well. I think I'd run out of ideas quickly enough, but it's not as if the ideas are good in the first place, to be honest. So no, it's such good crack. But yeah, if we will be going back to back on the streams, guys, we will have this game, and we will have the Shamrock Rovers Sligo Rovers game, which is first against second, straight after the Rovers Derby, as I like to call it. And yeah, that's gonna be a cracking game as well. But I'm gonna go for 2 minutes. I'm just gonna get a cup of coffee, go to the toilet, I'll be back in 2 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I won't be. I literally will be 2 minutes. And what am I saying? Yeah, don't go. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Perfect. Lovely stuff. And we are back in business. How are we keeping, guys? Still half time. Bohemians lead Dundalk by 2 goals, 2-0 at Dalymount Park. Oh, God. Just check the score of the other game. Dundalk City 1, St. Patrick's Athletic 1 at half time. Where do you get the memes, Ross? Some people sent them in. You can actually open invite to anyone. Send them to us. We're looking into getting like a Reddit page going or something. But then we kind of just fell off the idea. Well, not fell off the idea. We might still do it. But people send them to us on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. I mean, kind of make our own sometimes as well. We actually have the episode 6 filmed already. So that's good to go on Sunday. But I'm going to hold off till we get 70 likes though. We want to get 70 likes on that. Speaking of likes, we're going to try and hit 40 on this stream. And if you're able to subscribe, if you haven't done it already, be unreal. What you can't beat it. Can't beat a bit of throwback KSI. Like, how do I send a super chat? How are things, Bobby? How are you keeping, fella? On the bows. There's like a dollar. So yeah, I think Craig said it here. There's a dollars button beside the chat thing. If you don't know what super chat is, guys, it's just a small donation to the channel. We've sent a question in, or whatever. You can put in a comment, or you can put like a sticker in or something like that. But it's just all the support is greatly appreciated. And Craig says, "Did you message Sunrise?" I didn't. No. He's not worth the time, is he, realistically? Like, and he's an anonymous person, like, so there's not really any point, is there, to be honest? His comments were gassed down, in fairness, and it just makes you laugh, like, because you get the odd message like that, or the odd comment like that, and it's just funny, like, the fact they're going over to other accounts and commenting about us is just rent free, innit? Rent free. moronic, as he said. I couldn't have put it better myself. For absolute morons here, but that's why you should stick around. Who doesn't love a good old moron? But yeah, 1-1 at the Derry game. Be interesting to see if Pats can pull off a win there. Ronan Boyce on the score sheet again. Lee Desmond as well. Yeah, Rory Higgins done a decent job since going in there, in fairness to him. The OK side never be told. It's facts. It is facts. But I need to have a look at that Tyreek Wilson goal again. Has everyone seen the Tyreek Wilson goal back? Because that is phenomenal. Phenomenal goal. Like, what a player. Captain tonight as well, and he pulls that off, like pulls that out of the bag. Serious talent. Slot going at the game at the moment. What's he saying?
Kelly. Bows have gotten off to a terrific start here at Dalymount. Tyreek Wilson, 10 minutes in, 25-yard free kick, top bins. What more can you say? 2-0 Bows here at Dalymount.
I don't need to lie to myself saying that live. The prick. Oh. It's a bit of a tune there. That's a proper Bows tune when they score a goal. Yeah, no, fair play. Tyreek Wilson. What a fucking goal, man. Sick strike. Tyreek Carlos. Best left back in the league. Do you know what? It's so funny. If you get a chance, it's halftime now. I'm going to do it myself. Tyreek Wilson's Instagram is so not funny, but this is crazy. Picture of him might be gone now, but there was a picture of him with like De Bruyne and shit. Because obviously he's played for Man City, and there's just pictures of him with like De Bruyne, Aguero, and all. It's just bananas, like. Phil, yeah, his youth team. Picture him in the squad. It's like Jadon Sancho, Phil Foden. It's bananas, like him at Leroy Sané, De Bruyne, Aguero. Ridiculous, like, so yeah, like he's unbelievable pedigree of a footballer, like, and that's Tyreek Wilson, such a good player. He's only 21, 22, isn't he? Early 20s, isn't he? Such a talent, and you can see him going back over to England, to be honest. Better, he's not far off, to be honest. You can't get much worse than that. Mendy fella, he's a bleeding fraud. World Cup winner though, so who the fuck am I to say anything? Premier League winner now, 22 or 3 times as well. So second half is about to kick off here. Lovely stuff. Dundalk and both back on the pitch. Happy out. Happy out. Second half, you could see a change being made by Dundalk early. You'd imagine they need to change things up, and try and grab this win or try and grab a goal here ASAP to get back into this. Rovers have Do You Know Pump It Up at the end of the game. That's tops. Yeah, that's tops. That's a great tune as well. Can't beat a good football anthem. Just getting things going. Like, can't beat it. About to kick off here at Dalymount for the second half. Could do with getting a rebranded mug, couldn't I? Jesus. Here we go. Lovely. Get your second half predictions in. What are we thinking? I'll probably go maybe 2-1 those. I think Dundalk might get one. They might get one back at some stage, I feel. I think they need to go for it all out. Like, they may as well. You could see Bows making another one on the break though. It's hard to know. Get your predictions in. I want. What's everyone thinking? Second half has kicked off here at Dalymount Park. Early corner for Bows. Yeah, it's interesting to take out swinging corners. Tariq Wilson going to take this one. He's going to swing this one in. It's not a bad ball. Headed clear. Only as far as Ali Coote. Ali Coote! Not bad effort. Got worked onto his left foot and smashed it over. It's crazy to think Ali Coote, Matty Smith, Tariq Wilson were all at Waterford last year, and they had such a good side to build from there, didn't they? They really fucked that up. Like, such a promising team, like, and they really made a pig's ear of it. Like, and look at them now. Jesus Christ. Sam Stanton here at the ball in midfield for Dundalk, trying to get things going. McElhenney working inside, looks up, tries to feed it. It's a free kick for Dundalk in a very, very good area here. Michael Duffy was taken out. It's interesting to see who's taking this. There's a few people gone over to stand over it. We have somebody live from Dalymount Park itself, the main man. How are things?
Hey, can you hear me?
Can hear you all good, man. You've probably seen this free kick already, have you?
Yeah, I absolutely have it.
Guessing it doesn't go in.
Oh, I don't spoil it for you now.
What do you think of the game so far?
So I forgot my earphones, so
That's not better.
Talk to the phone.
Sound you well, hear you well.
Yeah, bows are all over them. At the minute, kind of Dundalk had a 5 or 10 minute spell.
Yeah.
Kind of late in the first half, but it's been all bows, to be honest. That early goal and then Wilson's free kick, like, absolutely terrific. Kind of sucker punch for Dundalk, who kind of you really feel they definitely need the next goal if they're going to get back into the game.
For sure, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, like, it looks like the next goal obviously is crucial, but a third goal for Bows puts it beyond doubt. But one back for Dundalk, and not that they haven't looked like getting it, but if they got one, you'd feel like maybe a few subs, they could throw something at it and get back into it.
100%. That's what I said at half time. Like, kind of, if it's still the same, like 60, 65 minutes in, you can definitely see Magilton making like 1 or 2 changes, bringing on 1 or 2 more attacking players. They're really struggling to cope at the minute with Bows.
For sure, yeah. What have you thought of your man Zahibo so far? Has he done much? Oh, what the? Oh my God! There's no way. You get everything exclusives here on LOI Fan TV. It is 3-0 Bohemians. There's nowhere near. It doesn't even look like nearly happening here. Like 3-0 Bows, and it's game, set, and match at Daily Park. It's literally a Dundalk throw. It's a Dundalk throw in like deep in Bows' half on my screen.
Jeez, you're behind, aren't you?
Oh, so far behind. Look, well, I doubt you're behind.
Through, but Georgia Kelly, bottom corner, passed to me. That's game over now.
Game, set, and match.
Good
Yeah,
on you,
it's like
there.
no, it's still a bit away. On the counter attack here, Georgie Kelly sprays it out left. Liam Burt, such a spoiler. Like Liam Burt cuts inside. Oh, it's a lovely ball back to Kelly. Oh, nice finish.
It was a Burt with the assist.
Burt with the assist. Yeah. Keeper looked a bit fucking shady there now.
Do you think was he positioning wise? Was he?
Look, because it was a kind of a P-route, like it wasn't proper clinical. You don't feel? I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of hard
game.
to see from here.
Yeah, that's game, set, match down now, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, absolute sucker punch from Dundalk. Like it really, they've no choice but to throw the kitchen sink in it now.
Yeah.
That's a free kick in a great position now for Dundalk. Kind of.
Fuck's sake.
5 minutes in. Oh.
Yeah, few expletives. Is the goal?
Will I tell you?
Is it 3-1?
No, will I tell you what happened?
What happened?
The Tyreek Wilson's been sent off.
Tyreek Wilson's been sent off.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Exclusive here. That could be. Is that them back in? I don't know. Tyreek Wilson has been sent off for Bohemians. Did it look a bit harsh? Did it?
I think it was the second yellow. I didn't quite catch it myself.
Yeah. Looks like
I
Chris
think it was the second yellow.
Yeah.
Duffy with the free kick now. Is it on your screen there? Yeah.
Not just yet. It's gone out to the right hand side. Daniel Kelly. It's gone by Tyreek Wilson. Oh, that's a bit harsh for a yellow. Like, there's not much in that.
He's off! He's fucking off!
Oh, what a save! What a save! James Hadley.
Passionate person in the background. Sounds
100%. Go on, leave me now because I think I'm just spoiling everything for you.
Yeah, that was great.
It's just yourself.
Fair play.
Is Liam on there?
Just myself. Yeah, no, it's just myself for the time being. I hope my one or two lads could pop in, but I think they'll definitely be around for the Rovers game.
Nice one. I'll try to pop on a full time or
Savage.
later on tonight if I can. There.
Class, lovely stuff.
Go on, enjoy. Cheers.
Nice one. Go on, talk to you in a bit. Enjoy the rest of the game. So yeah, an eventful few minutes that soccer was involved for. We saw a Dundalk goal and a Bohemians red card, and that if that happened when it was 2-0, you'd feel like right back in it. But yeah, I don't know. It's maybe a little bit too little, too late in terms of a 3-goal lead. It seems unassailable. Surely they'll get Anthony Breslin on ASAP. Rocky Zahibo. Ooh, big chance for Wilfred Zahibo header. And it's a decent save from James Talbot, and surely they're getting Anthony Breslin on the pitch to replace the sent-off Tyreek Wilson. Take off like a Tierney maybe or someone like that. Liam Burt picks up the ball. It's a nice turn, but he's been fouled. Stories. Where's the Archers? You should have asked him that. Yeah, for fuck's sake. What did everyone think? Was that a red card? It looked a bit harsh to me. Now, it wasn't. Maybe he got by him, and it's a cynical one. And he needs to pull his arm. Maybe it is a booking. I thought a little bit harsh, possibly. Here we go. Here's the expected substitute, Anthony Breslin, coming on, and it looks like it's. I predicted it correctly. Ross Tierney makes way for Anthony Breslin, and it's kind of what you'd expect from Keith Long. It's a no-brainer to get your quality left back on the pitch when your other quality left back has been sent off. Harsh red. I thought it was a little bit harsh as well, to be honest. Yeah. Is it cynical? Like, is Daniel Kelly's getting into a good position? It looks like. Maybe, I don't know. Who got the red? Tyreek Wilson, whereas Lenny calls him Tyreek Carlos got the red card. Bows must be boss in the midfield. They have been on top. In fairness, lobs it in. The Bibby, Jesus Christ, flaps at it. But yeah, interesting start to the second half. Very interesting start to the second half as Tyreek Wilson sees red, and the goal scorer as well. Such a cracking goal, like such a nightmare from to get sent off, and Bohemians take a 3-goal lead with Georgie Kelly getting on score on a hat trick now, actually, against his former club. If you haven't, guys, already, if you're just after joining the stream, if you don't mind dropping a like and subscribing as well, it does genuinely mean the world to us if you can do that, and it would helps us out a lot. Decent few subscribers we've got from it. We're on 2,615, so we're 5 off our target at the moment. So any support is greatly appreciated. Junior is coming on. I think it might be Dara Leahy as well coming on for Dundalk. Dara Leahy going over to the left back position. I think it looks like Cameron Dummigan, who I think he picked up a yellow in the first half. He's coming off, as well as I didn't see who the other person was. Dave McMillan, I think it was. Interestingly, Junior's come on for David McMillan. Taking off the only recognised striker on the pitch seems like a weird shout, but maybe he doesn't have 90 minutes in the tank. Did you hear about the showgrounds redevelopment? I did. It sounds brilliant plans. Hopefully that is goes ahead now. Brilliant to see that Daily Mount, Tallagh's cracking stadium, Daily Mount redevelopment, showgrounds redevelopment, hopefully Finn Harp's redevelopment. If you keep taking these teams off, we're going to end up hopefully 10 years from now with a cracking little league. Hopefully that's the plan. So that'd be fantastic. Dundalk with a chance here. Patrick McElhenney working some magic on the left. It's a great ball in. Junior, it's headed clear and it's hooked away. Decent chance for Junior to head one in. McElhenney's been probably maybe the one player that you've maybe thought could get Dundalk going here. Could done a couple of nice bits and pieces on the ball. He's a cracking player, of course, but Duffy with a ball into the box. Nobody on the end of it. Gone from hero to villain, Tyreek Wilson. Redevelopment looks solid, have a long date to complete it and should easily get it done. Probably greatest run team in the league. Yeah, Sligo run very well. Absolutely no one runs every 2 minutes. So yeah, Cormac, leave it out, pal. It's hard to know what to talk to. Do you know what I mean? You have to keep yourself, have to fill the spaces in, don't you? Somehow. So that's a bit hurt your feelings. That would. That one joking. At least not like Sunrise. Sunrise is much worse, in fairness. And it is a free kick for Bohemians in their own half. James Talbot's going to take it. It is still 1-1 up in Derry at the moment as well. Lee Desmond and Ronan Boyce both on the score sheet in that game. Dundalk, if they get... Is there any way back here for Dundalk, do you think, guys? If they get a goal next 5-10 against 10 men, possibly get a draw from this? Long shot, though, isn't it? They haven't even really looked like scoring one. Let alone, stranger things have happened in football, though, haven't they, really? Love you. Legend. What's your opinion on Soccer Park? Should it be Saltland versus Cactus Park? I would, personally, as a Shells fan, it's devastating to even have to contemplate not playing there. That's where the fans want to play their football. That's where anyone who's a proper Shells fan wants to play. They don't want. No one realistically wants to share Daly Mount Park. It's a great turn from Daniel Kelly. If possible, does that free kick? It looked like a penalty to me. That looked like a penalty, just right on the edge of the box. Daniel Kelly did really well. He was kind of dragged back. It's right on the edge of the box here for Dundalk. Looked like it possibly could have given a penalty there, to be honest. Surprised there isn't bigger claims for that. Maybe I'm just looking into it too much, but Looked really, really close to being a penalty there. Michael Duffy to take. Big chance. I think he's going to shoot here. I'm not sure if that's the best option, but looks like he's going to have a crack. Whips it in. It's handy for Talbot. There needs to be someone getting across and getting a touch on that, you feel. Someone needs to get a touch on that. So comfortable for Talbot if it just goes clean through like that. It's disappointing. It's a good chance for Dundalk that as well, you feel. It's a shame. Talbot launches it forward. I think both should probably, I think Craig's saying there's no hope for Dundalk here, and I'd probably tend to agree, saying that as Michael Duffy tries to get in behind. Both don't look overly concerned by anything Dundalk have thrown at them so far. A little bit slow there on the ball. I think it's Livingston. A little bit slow, but yeah, you'd expect Bowes, even with 10 men, to see this out. Darragh Leahy on the ball. It's interesting to see him get on the pitch. It's great to see him get back on the pitch because it's been a shame since his move from Bowes to Dundalk hasn't really worked out. Hasn't got as much football as he would have liked. It was interesting when we were at the Bowes Sligo game. They were playing Val Adidoku left back, and Darragh Leahy was on the bench. And it's like, your man Adidoku's like a midfielder. Like, it was just quite strange. Surely the right option there is to play Leahy in his preferred position where he was brought to play. Strange one. Not so long ago, he's in the team of the year. Really weird. Duffy! Decent effort from Michael Duffy, but it's kind of straight at Talbot, but at least it's looking threatening. Like, they're looking threatening. Lakers or Suns. I'm not a bad basketball fan there, to be honest with you. A few of the lads that are on the channel would be bigger fans than me. I'll say the Lakers. I don't know if that's good or bad or indifferent. But if you're only tuning in now, 60 minutes played at Dalymount Park. Bohemians lead Dundalk by 3-0. Georgie Kelly, former Dundalk striker, has scored twice. Dan Tyreek Wilson, who has since been sent off for Bowes, scored a quality free kick. So yeah, the only kind of real jeopardy left in this game is if Dundalk can get back into it, because they're playing Bowes are man down. Is the only real jeopardy at stake here. Obviously, both sides came into this game level on points. So yeah, it's gonna be a big boost for Bowes to pick up the 3 points here. And yeah, I always keep saying that this is when Bowes take off now, and they keep kind of losing the next game or something. So they need to start being more consistent. It's crucial. Junior on the ball. Ross, how come you support Wigan? Oh, it's a long story, Cormac. It's a very, very long story. It's probably not that long, actually. Basically, I was going as a young kid. I went over to a Man United match with my family, and my dad picked me up like a Wigan jersey for like £5, something like that. Like, just saw it, like the jersey, £5, said why not, and put it on me. And then I went back to school then, and I kind of like always liked them from that. Like, I think they're always like a second team or a team I keep an eye on, and they're always really good crack in the league. Like, they'd always have like a crazy survival story at the end of a season. Like, they're really entertaining side to watch. And I remember there's actually a video on YouTube of this. Connor Salmon played for him. I'd say most of you know him. He's Irish international, played for Wigan, and he went to my primary school, and he came back to the primary school, and I got to play football with him on stage. There's actually a video of it on YouTube. I might do a reaction to it or something like that. Might be funny to do. But yeah, I played football on stage with Connor Salmon, and I was doing like rainbow flicks and all. It's gas. Like, so ever from then, I've just been a fan. Like, they've been my number one team. So that's kind of how it kicked off. So yeah, funny story behind it. Dundalk would be lucky to get one, I'd say. Yeah, 100%. They don't look threatening, really. It's going to be from a Michael Duffy or Patrick McElhenney, really. They've kind of been the only two that have shown much, really. The Salmon of college, absolutely, yeah. The main man himself, legend. A proper nice fella as well. Like, he's real nice. This is sixth class now, so it's a good while back for me. But yeah, lovely fella. Not the best striker now. He scored one really important goal for Wigan. I doubt anyone watching this remembers, but it was against West Ham, and it kept us up. So Yeah. Connor Salmon is the man. Oh, 4-0 Bows. That Georgie Kelly hat-trick. Georgie Kelly hat-trick. I don't believe it. Georgie Kelly. Oh my God. Georgie Kelly hat-trick. And Bows are 4-0 up against Dundalk. Wow. Georgie bloody Kelly against his old club. And none up from the penalty spot as well, which is important because I think most of his goals this season have been at penalties like so far this season. So a hat-trick for Georgie Kelly. Oh my word. This is so funny. Texting to the group now. That was so funny, man. Georgie Kelly, what a man. Yeah, the soccer was texting here. The 3 minutes he joined for it, was a goal and a red card. Like, what are the chances of that? Like, so funny. Dundalk. They're just so shit. They're just such. I keep trying to make excuses for them and stuff, but they're just terrible, aren't they? Darley, he passes the shields and it's misplaced or miscontrolled. I'm not sure. And Jesus Christ, man, what is there? What's Dundalk's buzz like? 4-0, 4-0. Fuck me, like. Sean Murray's on the pitch now. Didn't even notice him coming on. It's a big switch out to Dan Kelly. What's their butt? Their team is so good. I'm just going around it. Even the bench is so strong. Why are they so shit? Chris Shields into Junior. Junior was top goal scorer in the league not so long ago. We are live again. I'm just looking at half an hour. Jesus Christ. Quick turnaround for myself. A few lads are going to be joining me for the game Sligo against Shamrock Rovers, first against second. So make sure to join us for that because I'm dying for that game as well. It's going to be a cracker. So yeah, it's a long ass stint. Patrick McElhenney looks up, finds the ball to Dummigan. Piss poor from Cameron Dummigan. And Bowes will see that out. Happy days. Ross, Shells, or Wigan if you have to pick. I'm on it. I fancy. Shells. I'll say Shells. I'm in Shells since the nipper as well. And they're Irish. You have to support your Irish team first, I feel, don't you? You have to. We're going to be chatting about the Ireland squad in the next stream as well, guys, with the gang. So looking forward to that as well. Who predicted 4-0 Bulls? I'm actually going to have a look back and see. Was it Griff? Actually might have been Griff, to be honest. Fuck's sake. I think it might have been Griff. Just thinking about it. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. He's wearing the Bulls jersey and everything. Like, speaking of the devil.
Man, oh my God, what is happening? Like,
just looking back here for this, I think it might have been you who said it.
I said 4-0. I said
4-0. I think you did, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh my God, man! I can't believe what I'm watching here. Like
Georgie Kelly.
Georgie Kelly. Like, oh my God, man! I'll never say another bad word about the guy in my life.
Oh my God, so funny! Like, what is going on?
Jesus Christ, man! Georgie Kelly hat trick. What would have been the odds on that? Oh my God!
Literally.
Like, yeah. I take back all the slander. Honestly, like,
yeah, no penalties, like, yeah. Did you see,
oh my God,
Socko joined the stream, and within the 3 minutes he was here, there was a goal and a red card, like, so he just spoiled that.
Oh my God! I didn't even see the second Jedi. I was I was on the loo, like, was it like deserved? Was it?
It looked a bit harsh, to be honest. I think it looked a little bit harsh. I thought so anyway. I think most people thought it was a bit harsh because it was like Dan Kelly went by him and he like kind of dragged him back, so you could see maybe why it's given, but it was one of those harsh ones. Like, there wasn't much in it, like.
Yeah. What's the crack here actually as well? So I know if I said the draw for the table, but I actually did say 4-0. So Maybe that's a point.
I can't be giving you points for that now, can I?
What do you mean? Like, if it stays 4-0, if it stays 4-0, like,
it says 4-0, maybe.
oh
Yeah. Wait, I think you said 1-1 as well up here somewhere.
No, not me. Oh my god, I can't believe it, man.
So funny, like, and that's without Keith Buckley, without Cornwall, without Finnerty, like a pretty makeshift side, like Bo's jersey cracked out and all, like.
Yeah, oh my god, first time around the channel, all like I'm not saying neutral, like. Yeah, man, I can't believe it. Like, honestly, the odds on that, like, would have been seriously unlikely. Georgie Kelly hat-trick, even the red, like, we went and scored. Like, to be fair, man, a BB is absolutely dreadful. Like,
yeah,
he's so suspect. Like, the second goal, like, his positioning was like Henderson-esque. Like, for that Salah goal, it was almost as bad. Like, I don't know what he was doing. But Dundalk have looked absolutely shite. Like, they've done nothing. Like, we've looked really good in the counter attack. Like, every single time we've gone up on the counter, like, we've looked like scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. The voice is dead, isn't he, as well?
He's so good, man. He's been the best player on the pitch today.
Yeah, he's a cracking little player, isn't he? He's so good. Patrick McElhenney trying to make something happen. Darrell, he got on, which is interesting. Ooh.
What second are you on, Ross?
I'm on 69, 45, 46, 47.
I'm like 3 seconds ahead of you, but like
ahead of Grant. I'll just refresh.
There you go. I think I'm not on now. Like,
all right, cool.
Yeah, can't believe it. Like,
game set match anyway, isn't it? Really?
Oh, 100%. It's wrapped up now. Jesus, if you seeded 4, you'd be absolutely shocked. I'm delighted for Georgie Kelly, though. Honestly, like, it's fucking like I know he's been getting like a lot of slander, not from me, but like, you know, a lot of questions being asked about like not being able to score goals. So like to get 3 goals
on Friday as well.
Yeah, that was the thing as well. So I'm absolutely delighted that he came back and got 3 really good goals, like well taken goals.
It's about the consistency now for both, isn't it? Because they always seem to like get a win. You think that's going to kickstart them, and then they like lose the next game or something. So it's just about trying to be consistent now, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
McElhenney hits the post.
Oh my god!
Ooh,
it's good save. To be fair,
yeah, it's a decent save. Yeah, Talbot's been good as well. Imagine if Griff predicts the 4-0, but then made a draw for the table.
That's the thing. Surely I get a point. Surely I get a point for that. Like, absolute joke, man.
That'll be in the next meme video. Predicting 4-0, then it's going with a draw for the table. Derry City are 2-1 up against St. Pat's. Derry City are taking the lead.
Pat's Europe. The charge going down like Leicester City, like.
Yeah. Devoy and Livingston must be bossing the midfield. They've had Depot have good games. Livingston hasn't played all season, I think. So
he's good player.
Well. Yeah.
Devoy's been quality.
Buckley's absence as well, which is huge. Kenny's header was perfect. It was a header, a right foot, and a left foot.
Perfect hat-trick. Oh my god! Like,
he's coming off now. What a man!
Standing ovation. What's it?
Thomas Alua, is it? Or Amateur, is it?
Amateur, yeah.
Amateur, is it? Yeah. What a good little young player coming on.
He's decent for me, Football Manager.
Good player, yeah.
Very quick.
Georgie Kelly, perfect hat-trick.
Perfect hat-trick, man. Jesus, Messi-esque, like Lewandowski. Who's Lewandowski, like? This fella, man. But Dundalk, even they've looked, that McElhenney chance was like first chance they've had in a while. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. McElhenney's been like the only time he's gotten the ball. He's made a couple of put a couple of crosses and stuff. But apart from that, not much whatsoever.
No, not been up to anything really. Like,
we're going to chat about the Ireland squad in the next stream, but just your thoughts on the Mandrew. I have to ask you.
I don't know, man. Let me close my doors for a second. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Like, I feel like he wanted to include like at least one League of Ireland player. Like, and at the moment, you know, Rovers are obviously the best team in the league, and he's probably one of the most informed players. Plus, he's played with him a few times. Like, he's played under him a few times, so I can't see it. It is a bit sick that he went from Bows to Rovers and then got called up to the Ireland squad. Yeah. But like at the same time, I'm happy for him. Like, you got another young player coming through. Like,
for sure,
the league, which is good. And then I'd say like if he has a good season this season, like you'd be thinking he's going back over to England.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure if his attitude maybe. Like, I don't know. It's mad, man. He's born on the same day as me. Like I'm like, he's a good.
That's
young
that's
player.
bananas. Yeah,
Literally, yeah. Exact same. Here I am. Like,
yeah. That's so funny.
Pull my fluid off into a sock. Like anyway. And here I am.
It's such a cliche, isn't it? Like here I am doing that.
Such a cliche.
Yeah,
I've heard it so many times. Like
Griff, I'm not joking when I say that. But the Void is probably the biggest talent Bows have at the moment. I'd love to see him with us as a Rovers fan talking, because he has potential, and two, he's class.
Yeah, no, he's
Cameron Dunn get sent off.
He's gonna get better. Oh shit, he did. What the hell?
I didn't notice that.
I wasn't even noticed. Like, didn't know. Oh my god, like Jesus Christ, Dundalk have an absolute shocker. Like,
did you see his tackle in the first half? Did you see that one? Actually, it was on Liam Birch.
Yeah.
Liam Birch one. Oh, so cynical. Like,
it was so cynical. Like, just took his legs out. Like,
yeah.
But yeah,
Not
I think the
surprised to see him
boy's
go.
a cracking player. Like, and I don't want. Like, I just know it's gonna happen as well. It's gonna be like a Danny Grant situation. Like, he'll just go over. Like, he'll get sold next year. But like,
Danny Grant's been injured, I think, hasn't he, since he's gone? Which is a shame.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he hasn't been getting many good games with Huddersfield at the moment. But
what was it? Siobhan Madigan said it was like he's like
this will be his last game or something. Like,
he's out for the rest of this Huddersfield. He won't play another game for Huddersfield this season. That was only the last day of the season.
Yeah, they don't have another game. Like, same with everyone else. Like,
Huddersfield season ended 2 hours ago or something.
Oh my god! Like, man, just do your like basic bit of fucking research. Like, come on, man.
Brilliant. Tyreek Williams.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Someone was asking earlier. I said you're the kind of it's a chance here for McElhenney.
Oh,
what a save from Talbot! Oh my god, was that a save?
Oh,
it's free out anyway.
God, it was cleared off the line, and it was
good
done.
Defender from Bows.
Who cleared that off the line? Was that Finnerty? Was it?
It was Kelly, is it? Maybe I don't think Finnerty's playing. I don't think.
Oh no, not Finnerty. Yeah.
Do you have any opinion on this, Griff? Suns or Lakers? Someone was asking earlier on, and I didn't. I said
I actually watched it last night. I thought Suns were really good last night. Anthony Davis is pretty inconsistent. I feel like I still think Lakers will win though. I don't know. Just LeBron. Like, LeBron always ends up getting out the first round anyway. Like, so I think they'll still make the finals. To be honest with you, like, it always seems to pull it out the bag. So yeah, Lakers.
I'd agree with that. What happened to the fella?
Big NBA fan.
Who wore a Rovers jersey in Daily Man? Jeez, I haven't seen that fella in a while. Haven't seen that fella in a while.
You were meant to see that fella last Saturday, man. What happened?
Oh, don't start. Don't start. It's a horrific memory, like horrific day. Worst day of my life.
Pulled out, man.
Yeah. Oh, stop. Needs must. As
he's still
say.
kicking.
He's still alive, kicking. Apparently. Yeah.
He's too busy curing world hunger. To go to fucking those games, like.
Yeah. He hasn't been on the channel in the guts of, I'd say, a year, probably. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, more than that, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, probably longer.
He was meant to make an appearance for one of the meme videos, like.
I was trying to tell. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. He'd like that. He'd enjoy one of them as well.
Yeah, he'd be good in it as well. He's funny.
I wouldn't say he's in form, Griff. If anyone, I'd say Burke, but he's carrying an injury or Scalesy. We were actually talking.
Yeah, I actually said Scales. I said Scales. Yeah. Because they put Leo O'Connor in, which is a bit surprising because he's playing in League 2. I know he's been playing well for Tranmere, but
are they the playoffs?
Maybe leave the Scales. They got knocked out the playoffs.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to Morecambe, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they got into the playoffs. So I don't know, bit of a weird one. I would have had Scales in. Scales would have been. I said that earlier. I said he would have been the player that I would have had in.
Because Scales give. Yeah, 100%. Because he gives that option at centre half or left wing back or left back. Is like he kind of has that bit of versatility to him as well. I know Leo O'Connor can play anywhere across the back 4 or 5, whatever you want to say. But I would have gone for Scales, I think, as well.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Definitely. Devoy should skip Rovers and go straight to the Championship, a Championship club in England. That's probably will be the case, you'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if he moves League One kind of Championship team next season. Depends how well, like because he's obviously had a really, really good start to this season.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting in at the start for a bit.
Initially,
the first few games, yeah. So now he's came in. He's really you're not going to take him out really. Like
You can't. You can't.
You'd be with the first name of the team sheet really. Like
100%.
so. Go on.
I've only come in now to see that our Lord and Savior Georgie Kelly has scored a hat-trick. Absolute seats.
Oh, what a man! I'll never ever say another bad word about Big George.
You can't.
What
you
a
can't.
baller!
Simply
Perfect hat trick as well. May we add?
Perfect,
Left foot, right
perfect
foot,
hat-trick.
and the header.
Right foot, left foot, devastating.
Shockingly.
Do Jamie McGrath when he's 21, 22, 23. The boy will be sold for big money, not this season though. Big money you can't ever rely on in the League of Ireland, in fairness. It's hard to get a good figure. It's about try to nail him on for a decent contract, and hopefully then you can. Sligo always a win tonight, calling it. I think like it's not out of the question, is it? Oh, Dundalk has scored.
Oh,
what a goal.
Jesus Christ.
Greg Sloggett. I kind of was half in the chat there. I was just
flying. I just saw flying in like, oh my God, what a fucking goal. Well, my prediction, it's gone.
Yeah,
Pretty devastating.
I would have given it with 4-0. I would have given you the point. I can say that now with certainty.
Oh my God.
No, it's not happening. Like.
Absolute bollocks. Like, not a chance you'd be the point. Like, tight bastard. Like.
I know. I actually would have given it to you because you could do with the points. You went back to the bottom of the leaderboard.
No,
actually,
good man. I've been making a bit of a comeback. Like, probably ahead of soccer. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen this one.
I think you've slipped just below him again after last week's results.
God. Brilliant.
I think you only picked up
back
the
where I
one.
belong.
Yeah. Because you went for an interest. I think you went for a shock one and didn't come off for you, and everyone else got I think everyone else got 2.
Yes,
if Dundalk score from this free kick,
Jesus, what's going on here? Like,
if Dundalk score from this, like,
no, don't say it. They're not going to score. They're not going to score another 3. Like,
man,
they haven't created chances all game. They get one absolute cracker of a long shot, and now like I wouldn't be. Oh, if this goes in, like
10 minutes to go.
One time.
10 minutes to go.
Jesus
Sean Murray.
Christ.
If it loses, it's 10 on 10 as well. Like, there's not even any excuses. Like,
yeah, I suppose they actually did. They had the chance. Like, Kelly cleared off the line, hit the post.
Yeah.
So actually, they've been kind of harsh. They've had a few chances, but visit Palestine. Love that.
Yeah, I saw that earlier actually.
I don't think you're going to be visiting Palestine.
It's Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo. All right, Ronaldo.
Oh my God! Like, what is that? Like, oh my God! The little on the tippy toes.
Yeah.
Bang, like, oh
when you're doing that run up, you have to score. You have to at least
like,
make it a decent strike. Like,
at least get on target. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, all the worries I have now about bottling this game kind of gone out the window with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Dundalk to see that and I was like, oh my God! Like,
yeah. John O'Neill asks, how often do you see a hat trick in LOI? I'd see it the odd time, like every few games. Well, not every few games, but every once in a while.
Once every 3 weeks, I say, like
something like that. Yeah. And he has a long throw, lads. Don't forget, and it's faster than Usain Bolt, according to RC Port, who said he'd done 30 minutes in 2.5 seconds. Is that about it again? Can't remember who that's about.
Liam Scales, I think.
Oh, Liam Scales. Oh, yes, yeah. Rovers have 5 out because McCann is on the bench. Looks like the Bows keeper has the setting sun in his eyes, and it was a factor in the goal. That's why he's wearing the baseball cap, it appears. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it was a great strike as well, to be fair.
It was a great,
really,
I'm not sure if he would have stopped it regardless, to be honest.
But yeah, good excuse.
Yeah, absolutely. The setting sun.
It's been a good game though, man. Oh my God, like
terracotta sun.
Very good game. Let it go.
Was that you or Jack who wrote that? Was that you?
No, that was Jack.
It was Jack. Yeah.
Terracotta sun.
Terracotta sun.
For some reason, when you said that first, I was like, "Did I say it?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, I couldn't remember who it was. Yeah.
Shocking, like
Sloggett. Poor piss.
Oh, what a ball!
Piss poor.
What a ball! Jesus, man. Yeah, you say Keith Long be absolutely delighted. What was Socko when Socko came onto the stream? Like, I missed all this. So what was he saying? Like, when he was on talking, like there was a goal and then there was a red card, wasn't there?
Yeah. So he initially came on and then he's like, you could hear the lads behind him like screaming and shouting and everything. And Georgie Kelly had just put Bows 3-0 up at the time, and then like 2 seconds later, Tyreek Wilson saw already because heard them going mental in the background.
Oh my god, that's class.
And
Whereabouts is
Tucker,
it?
I presume it's just in the Jody there somewhere. Not exactly sure where.
No, when me and
Yeah.
Liam were on the last stream, it was just us two. We were trying to fucking look out for you, like
Yeah.
you
Goes
get
away.
the wave, like so funny.
Man, the fucking Rovers game kicks off 15 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Just straight into it. It'll be a good
on,
game.
yeah. Should be a cracker, yeah.
Socko just texted into our group chat. A BB is muck. Yeah. Oh no, Dundalk. You think now, like in summer, they have to buy a new keeper. Like it's not a matter of like if they absolutely have to get a new one. Like
100%.
Like BB just does not look the part at all.
He's so far from it. Like
He's so far from it. Like
yeah.
And then Cherry as well is a bit.
That's the cherry on the cake, really, for them, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah.
You're good at
that. Shocking. Gonna pick up a quick Instagram here. The grind doesn't stop, as they say.
Yeah, flat out.
Flat to the mat. What's your prediction for the little Sligo game again? The Rovers game? The Rovers derby?
I think I said a draw. I'm going to check now. Yeah, I think I said a draw. I have a feeling like that's what I would go for, like, because I don't know, it'd be a tight game, I'd say, like.
Dawson Devoy. Oh! Across the face. Decent effort, yeah.
Oh man, he's been very good all game, like.
Yeah, he's a cracking kid.
Draw home away, draw.
Future star, you could call him. Speaking of that,
he drop our video. Yeah, I said a draw. I'm gonna go for 1-1.
I didn't
Sligo are going to
actually.
score in the 80th minute, and then Rovers are going to score in the 90s, or Shamrock Rovers are going to score in the fucking 97th minute. Like,
I didn't actually send my predictions into the group, so I went for a Bows win and a Derry win as well. Funny enough.
No, I'm sure you did. Yeah, good lad. Not a chance. Like,
I don't hope.
I went for Bows 4-1 and Derry 2-1. Yeah.
So you get an extra point if you get an extra point predicted correct.
What did Dublin even get sent off for? I didn't see it. Like, was it a second yellow?
I didn't see it. Yeah, yeah.
I presume it was a second yellow because
yeah, the first
one.
Like. It'd be awful for Pats to lose to Derry, especially after Rovers losing the weekend. From a Pats perspective, it's a nightmare because it's a good chance to make up some ground, isn't it? Really, still losing 2-1 with 6 minutes to go.
All I'm saying here now is Rovers drop points, Dundalk dropping points, Pats are dropping points. Second half of the season, we're doing a title chat. And both are on top, man. I'm telling you now, like
if we win this and Pats, if Bows win and Pats lose, that leaves you 7 points off.
Oh, I think Pats have scored.
Have they?
Yeah, I think they got a goal. Yeah,
2-2. Yeah. And there's still time there for a winner from someone.
Go on. Oh, man, there's a good chance there.
A baby, fucking a baby.
What's a baby doing there? Like, oh my god, this fella, man. Jesus, does he have someone in like peak sixes nudes? Like, what's he doing? Like,
oh my god.
Oh,
is that Jim McGuinness linked with the Dundalk, the former GAA manager? Yeah. Every time you speak about someone, Ross, they score. Literally, like, it's been a feature of tonight. I don't want to annoy Cormac if you're still watching, but if you don't mind, guys, please do like the stream. Coming up to the last 5 or so minutes of the game, probably including extra time. So if you can't drop a like on the stream, smash 40 likes there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be class. And you can also leave a super chat as well. It's just a small donation to the channel. You can support us. It's just, you can ask a question to say something about the match. We will be going back to back straight into the Shamrock Rovers Sligo game straight after this. So the grind doesn't stop for the Edelweiss Fan TV lads. Soccer's in at the Bowls game at the moment. So match day vlog coming tomorrow. Hopefully a chat with Lysa of a Keith Long maybe. So yeah, stay tuned for all that good stuff.
That's gas. You know, Robotify, that company.
Yeah.
See, they have a sponsor thing up there. Like.
I haven't looked out for that actually. Is it up there?
Yeah, it's behind the keeper where on a BB side, like you used to play with him, didn't you? No, you didn't play with him. I think Ty did.
I did actually. I did for a bit, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's gas.
Robotify. Big shout out to Robotify. They just don't need a shout out.
Big shout out, like they don't like they got Tim Cook, like the CEO, after giving him a shout out. I don't think we're gonna carry much weight, like LOYTV shout out to Robotify.
Yeah. That's what you want, like fuck Tim Cook, man. LOI Fan TV, where it's at. Free promo.
I don't understand why Chris Shields is playing centre back. Like, are they have injuries there? They should have put him in centre mid. Like, he's their best player, really. Like, good ball.
Junior, nearly on the end of it. That's where I'm hoping they probably could get on the end of something like that.
Yeah.
Billy King scored for Pats.
What is the crack with this league and there being goals past like the 85th minute? Like,
they're nuts for it. It's nuts for it, man. There'll be a winner in that pass game, 100%. There'll be a winner in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Start talking about Georgie again. He might score another one.
He comes off the bench and scores another one.
Yeah. Oh, he's taken off. Like.
He just sprints back onto the pitch. Like,
a baby is Bill's nephew, lads. I don't think I've ever seen a goalkeeper wearing sunglasses.
Mental shout, like.
Griff, do you like A Better Danger? Oh, fuck's sake.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. Actually, no.
No, I don't.
I have no idea what you're talking about in terms of that one.
Great young talent coming out of Brazzers Academy.
Brazzers Academy. Fat Boy Hoban is a myth, lads. Dundalk act like he's Pele. He has one season since he's back, 20 plus goals. He's a good striker, isn't he? He's a good striker.
It's like he's Pele. He's a decent player.
Yeah, he is decent. James Talbot, lovely pass. James Talbot's the man to go for from a Dundalk perspective, isn't it? He's the man to go and get.
Do you reckon Vito from The Sopranos is going to send a message to Dundalk team after this? How the fuck are you?
Patrick McElhaney.
You fat bastard. Oh my god, man. Yeah. I was absolutely wetting myself when I seen that. Like,
such a funny
it's
video.
Vito from The Sopranos.
Looking like Ty, like with the fucking merch.
Yeah. Lads, if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, head over to Twitter, Domestic Ireland. There's some fella from The Sopranos dressed up in Dundalk gear, wishing him luck against Shamrock Rovers, and it's absolutely brilliant.
So
Dundalk, how the fuck are you?
How the fuck are you? 38 likes at the moment. Can we hit 40? There's definitely 2 people watching that haven't liked it just yet. Please get to the magic 40 mark. You can't beat the good old 40 mark.
Yeah.
Dara Leahy here against his former club. Out of play, is it?
That didn't look kind of in, but like
look kind of in, didn't it? Yeah. Keith Ward using all of his experience just to marshal it out. Anthony Martial it out.
Quarterback there. See quarterback like. Yeah.
5-1 Bows apparently. Surely not.
No, it's not.
Oh, free kick, taken quickly. Not my joking.
Origi.
They paid 100 quid for that, lads. Is this Robotify?
There was 2 videos as well. So they paid 200 quid.
Oh, sorry, Dundalk paid 100 quid for that. I thought you meant Robotify's.
It surely wasn't Dundalk who paid for it. Like,
yeah, hardly. Yeah, could be. It must
Peak
be
Six,
like Peak Six. Yeah.
Peak Six paying for that. Like,
really running out of ideas. Like.
Oh my god!
Oh, what a goal, man!
God, 5-1. Like, oh my days, man! What a goal! Oh, Jerry, man, what a goal! Like, oh my days! I actually cannot believe that. Like,
Dundalk in the mud.
What is the crack here, man? What is going on with Dundalk? Like, a BB, the camera just goes in the BB. Oh my god! Like,
5-1, man.
Shocker! 5-1.
Like, what's a buzz?
Oh my days, man! I can't believe this.
Terrible, man. They're so shocking. Shit.
They beat Rovers as well. Like, what the hell? Like,
this Dundalk side beat Shamrock Rovers. These were the ones that ended the streak. How on earth,
Oh
man?
my god! Like
They're just a mess. They're just a shambles, aren't they? They're an absolute shambles. Like
that defending was so poor. Like
shocking.
I'm sure he didn't even have to do anything. Like he's
That
like
full
a
time?
bit of trickery, but the amount of space he had, like
Yeah.
what a
Oh,
win,
stop.
man! What a win!
Nuts.
Jesus, I did
Full
not see that
time.
coming. Like
Full time at Dalymount Park, and Bohemians have won 5-1 against
my
Dundalk.
days.
Look, some quick thoughts, Griff, and then we'll bounce because we have to jump into the Shamrock. We're on straight into the Shamrock Rovers, Sligo Rovers stream, so we're going to jump straight into that. So do join us there. But yeah, Griff, quick thoughts on that.
Oh my god, man! I actually can't believe that. Like Jesus Christ, 5-1. Like I said,
Nuts.
4-0 before, kind of joking. Like I didn't think that. I thought it'd be way tighter. I thought Dundalk were so poor. Like they didn't create anything really. They're defending the Bows. To be fair to us, every time we attacked from the counter, we looked like we were going to score. But I'm not sure if that was down to us playing well or Dundalk playing badly. Probably a mixture of both. But my lord, man, cannot believe it. 5-1. Georgie Kelly, Jesus Saint Georgie, like what a
St. George.
man! I can't believe that. Like perfect hat trick. Like yeah, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely delighted. Yeah, hopefully that's kind of a bit of a bounce, like lay a marker now and then get a bit of consistency.
Crucial. Yeah.
Absolutely crucial. Like so, I'm absolutely delighted. But yeah, Dundalk in the mud, well and truly. Like can't believe it.
So shit, guys. Do please like the stream if you did enjoy. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. Please do subscribe as well. That does mean so much to us. And do jump over. We're going straight into the Shamrock Rovers stream now. They're playing host to Sligo Rovers. Top of the table clash. Can't wait for it. See you then.